loyalty. We supported him massively during COVID, his words. He actually said that, you know, when he couldn't go to the Hong Kong Trade Fair. That's the thing, and that's unforgettable as well. You know, when he couldn't do the 90% of business that he would do at the Hong Kong Gem Fair, that time when they didn't cancel the show because of the pandemic, they postponed it and they postponed it and they postponed it and postponed it until it came to a point that all the suppliers were like, look, no more. I can't afford to keep paying the daily rates for the Hong Kong harbour. So we bought it all. So these kind of things are invaluable, and this is why you're getting access like this. Now, of the orange golden silk jade, remember, one solid colour is key. I have less than 40 of this one. So less than 40 of the yellow as well, if that is your preference. They are the only two gold silks that I have. They're both brand new. And then we have other jade varieties to bring you as well, and other gemstones. Look at that. Again, absolutely unbelievable to be able to bring these to you, jewellery makers. I mean, look at them as individual cabochons. There's one photograph that I've shown you in the past of gold silk jade, and it is literally cabochons. You are basically getting a full 360 of cabochons, plus also the extra strand of your rounds at £299. Again, to get that translucency, but also to get that solid colour is rare because the crystals, or they actually form in much smaller sizes, these boulders. It is totally natural, so again, definitely worthwhile getting your certificate of authenticity. When you consider the price tag of what red jadeite is, you know, this is a variety of jade. It's classed as a variety of jade. So this is a fantastic alternative. £299. Some 14 years almost into broadcasting, and we are still bringing you, Jewellery Maker, not new gemstones, because this has been mine for hundreds of years, but, you know, new opportunities to bring you, to reach gemstones at an affordable price tag. Plus bring it to you in new cuts and shapes. What? The next price is under £100. But we are not stopping there, says Ross. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put the two golden silk jadeites on together, because seriously, look at those. Ooh. So beautiful. If your budget allows, can you imagine having the two? Can you imagine? For spring and summer, absolutely. But also, can I just say, this is so Sotheby's or Christie's. Can imagine them, can't you, at an auction house? Totally natural. Today, jewellery makers, I've got 10 of them left. They've absolutely flown out. In the orange. Wow. Wow. Okay, I was expecting this to be maybe at a push 149. I know you crashed it to 99, but 149 I had in my head. You have what is basically a full strand of rounds.
Yes.
And then you have 24 rounds and 12 cushions, but they're not small cushions.
I was just going to say, the size of those, considerable.
And double drilled. Do you know, it's so challenging to actually to approach any type of jade supplier and say, can we have a double drill? Because it's basically taking carat weight away, which is ultimately how they exchange and sell their gemstones. But they are coming around to our way of thinking. It's so popular here at Jewellery Maker, though, because it gives you those opportunities, doesn't it? They can become connectors at that price.
Oh, yeah.
How many cushions did you say, Ross? So that's 12 connectors. If you wanted to look at them that way. 24 of your, what did you say, 4mm rounds, yeah. Unbelievable. Plus you've got your split payment. Susan, Devon, Moy, Nicolette, Valerie, Cheryl, Virginia, Maria, just under 40. I've got one of them left. Once it's gone, Jewellery Makers. Susan, Maker, Jane, Devon, Virginia, Moy, Essex. I can't keep up with you. I'll leave that with you. Now for, I don't know which, I'm loving the yellow. Orange is sold out. We're not going to dilly-dally on this one. Straight in with the graphics. Do you know also, how many of you have struggled to get a bangle?
Yes.
How many people can't wear a bangle because maybe you've got sensitive joints, yes, or might suffer with arthritis, or maybe they're too small or too big as well. Too big, that might be the opposite end of the spectrum. You know, no, you find them a little bit too heavy, possibly. Then this is a fantastic alternative. Because I can tell you, I've had this one all morning, and I don't know I'm wearing it. I genuinely don't know I'm wearing it. It's on an elastic, so again, extreme comfort. So this is bringing you the jade bangle look without the actual complexities that a jade bangle sometimes brings you. This is totally natural, like a butterscotch yellow with the double drill. First time bringing you this cut in your gold silk jade. Again, totally natural. Let's read on with that New York Times article. We'll bring the price on and then I'll get to it, actually. Sorry. How many have we got of these, Roscoe? Less than 20 now. We started with just under 40. Just crazy. That's mad.
So unusual as well. I mean, it's a piece of jewellery. It's so unusual,
yeah,
and very wearable. I mean, you'll get so many comments on that. I'm sure people will be like, oh, what's that? What's it made of?
It is unusual because it's not something that we see very frequently here in the West, is it?
No,
However,
no.
Much like most of the varieties of jade, which this is actually mined in China, it's unlikely they're going to want to export it. It's all down to the fact that Bernard did stockpile it earlier on before it's had that 1,000% price increase. But let's go on with the article, because the New York Times say there is no difference between the colour of the jade. It's all down to personal preference, basically. But the higher the purity and uniformity of the colour, the better the quality of the jade. So again, let's just say that again. The higher the purity, aka translucency, and uniformity of colour, the better the quality of the jade. Among them, high quality red, yellow, colourless gold silks are has a high price, but the price, of course, and of course crystal, obvious structure and low transparency is low. These are none of those things. You can actually see the translucency there. Absolutely beautiful with that wonderful yellow, and they mentioned that in that article. I mean, seriously, I can get both of those for for £140. That's less than I was expecting one of them to be. But they are limited. Out of the entire quantity that we had, we're now down to the final 5. It's an opportunity for those of you that maybe have struggled with bangles in the past. Maybe you find them uncomfortable to wear, or maybe just a little bit too heavy. This is a great alternative because it's on a classic stretchy, but once it's on, it's got that lovely rigidity. So same again, you've got 24 rounds and 12 cushions. Beautiful. You might deconstruct this. You might be looking at them. Well, hang on a minute, Al. It's a double drill opportunity. That's going to be connectors for me.
Yes.
I'm going to separate them out, and I'm going to use the golden silk jade maybe. You might do like a double long line necklace or something like that. There's loads of opportunities being jewellery makers, but it's sourcing the gems. You know, the final one. Alison and Kent, you can get it on the phone if you press your option 1 key. You can do it. I'll leave it with you. Well done. Now, first time ever bringing you. Look at that. That's Sotheby's, that right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can imagine that.
Yeah, you can.
In a Sotheby's photograph.
Beautiful.
Wait a minute, though. Never been done before in this gemstone. It is still the case that Burmese jadeite is not being mined. That's 800 years of history done. Done, done, done. But remember, how are we making, almost 4 years on since the mine's closure, how are we bringing you new cuts? New cuts to us, we've never done this before, because they're quite wasteful cuts. And it is because, if you remember, how also we've accessed a lot of your Khotan jade. Bernard, who you saw just a few months ago, and our founder, Steve Bennett, went to a jade market, bought the boulders. You do it blind, in effect. You can't actually see what's inside. Bernard would know what he was looking at. He'd know what sounds to listen to when they tap this at the exterior, in a hope that that will be a lucrative purchase. Now, what Bernard's words were, we'll never lose money, Steve. But it's not a short profit. It will take, look, we're what, 4 years on. So this would have taken 4 years. Oof. basically, since if the mine closed in 2020, yeah, Steve and Bernard bought before the mine closed, so that would have been 2020. Almost, we are 4 years on from that, and we're bringing you from that parcel. So these are totally natural, type A grade, for the first time ever bringing it to you in a double drill. How amazing are these? Oh my goodness me. I would like to say, you know, no, okay, well, you're buying 2 strands, but you're not, are you? Because we've never done this shape before. Not with a double drill. Not that I remember, anyway.
I've never seen.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Valerie in Somerset just says, yep, thank you very much. I need those. Look at the translucency. Look at the translucency. Certified Type A natural Burmese jadeite. Never brought it to you in this cut before. Never brought it to you that I recall anyway in a double drill. We are opening up this auction. My goodness, Roscoe. Tell me this quantity. 50. There is 50 available, and we're not stopping there. You're doing what? But again, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait. All sense has gone out the window. Wait a minute. No disrespect to the gold silk. We know it's skyrocketed in price, but it's still being mined. It is still being mined. Burmese jadeite, no longer being mined. But on the next price crash, we're going to match the price of the gold silk jade. What? Roscoe, you left your logic at the front door, didn't you? This is mined out. And really, when we think of jade, most of us will think of 2 locations. We'll think of Khotan and we'll think of Burmese, won't we? Yes. They are still the most historically recognised varieties of jade in the world. And here we are saying £69.99. We're going even lower. If this doesn't sell out, I would be absolutely stunned. Completely stunned. You don't have to use those drill holes. They could be cabochons if you wanted to. You're
getting a lot of gemstone there,
yeah,
aren't you?
Yeah, they could be individual solitaires. Yeah. You could use them with gallery wire or your bezel strips or your seed bezeling. Look at the translucency. Opportunities like this, jewellery makers, will go. That parcel, whilst amazing, we've bought a parcel alongside Bernard. Split it 50-50. Bernard was saying, look, I can sell it back into the Chinese market. I'll make a great profit. And he said, Steve, I recommend you do the same. He was like, no. This is for the Gemporia audience. That includes you guys. I can't believe we're doing this. But if it wasn't for that, then we wouldn't be doing it, quite frankly. If we were to listen to what goes on in the trade, there's no way on earth that we would be bringing you Burmese jade at $49.99. Tucson just gone at the beginning of the year was the first time that Gemporia actually had a booth. And they would have listened to the market value. They would have been bringing jade carvings at, you know, the market value price tag, not what you see on your screens, jewellery makers. So do make hay while the sun shines, as they say. Totally natural, amazing translucency, not dyed, not polymer impregnated, natural Type A jadeite. First time ever bringing it to you in your double drill cut rather. And then you also get the rounds there as well. Loads of multi-buyers. Valerie's got 2, Suja's multi-bought, Lorna's multi-bought, Diana, Helena, Lou, Barbara, Cumbria, Maker in Lancaster, Sandria, hello to you, Swansea, new customer, hello to you, Sue. You're right, Elle, that price makes no sense. No, I agree. It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
Because, and again, this is why I always say, look, they're not wrong, it's us. It's totally us that's wrong, but in the best possible way. You know, we could go, okay, the Burmese mine's closed. Yeah, it closed in 2020. Okay, so what in China, the price of jadeite, which has always been extortionately high, has skyrocketed again. We're talking hundreds, if not thousands, of pence price increase. We could follow that trend, couldn't we? But we don't. We go, well, we get a great price. Our audience will get a great price. You know, and you benefit from that. Unbelievable. But as long as we know that's no reflection of the true value or worth. £49.99. We had how many, did you say, Roscoe? 50. Do you want to know how many we've got left? 14.
Oh,
They'll sell out today. Sandria's just got 2. Virginia's got 2. Valerie's got 2. Suja's got 2. Lorna's got 2. Jenny, Candy, Andrea, Diana, Helena, Lou, Barbara, Cumbria, Lancaster, London, Swansea, Amazing, Manchester, Nicolette, Surrey, Jackie, Amy, Susan, congratulations. I'm down to your single figures, everybody. Maker and Sorry, if you want those 2, I would be checking out your baskets to guarantee a success. Again, you have totally natural type A grade. You can see that amazing translucency. And what we believe is the first time ever, we can't find anything on the system anyway, first time ever bringing it to you in a double drill opportunity. Again, this showcase is unbelievable because we've started off with your gold silk, then we're bringing you your type A Burmese jadeite. Now I'm about to bring you natural strawberry quartz, and lastly, oh, hang on, not lastly, we have nephrite jade, and we might be able to bring you a couple of other gemstones too. Quartz, as a gemstone family, does not naturally form in red. Let me rephrase that because that's misleading. Quartz, as a gemstone family, was not recognised to naturally form in red. In fact, I'm fairly sure, like we used to say, no, you don't get blue garnets. Then what do we discover? Blue garnets. We used to say you don't get red in a quartz. And now we have learnt, that was our ignorance, that technically that's not true, because if you look at Moroccan amethyst, because of the hematite inclusions, you get reds. Because of a variety of quartz that's referred to as sargonetic, the little tiny little pips inside are almost like a strawberry jam, and they're totally natural, but it's rare. It's very, very, very rare. I've shown you examples that have sold at auction, little specimens, you know, a few centimetres high, and not even carved or faceted in any way, shape or form. It's literally a specimen that have sold at Bonhams. I'm sure it's Bonhams. £3,000, something like that, seems to ring bells. These are natural, not enhanced, strawberry quartz opportunities. Look at how pretty that is.
that is just, I was admiring it on your wrist. It's a talking piece.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I love the colours because it's almost like, it's not an obvious red, it's a gentle red, because you've got translucency and then the little pips inside. You know, like golden quartz, golden rutile is a sargonetic quartz. Black rutile is a quartz, is a sargonetic quartz. It's the little inclusions. Strawberry quartz has got these tiny little pip-like inclusions within the gemstone. We're at £199. We were just talking about the fact you've got little specimens of strawberry quartz that sold naturally, beautiful, that sold for £3,000 at auction. You'll get, I can show it to you. Look, there, oh, sorry, not £3,000. It was £2,400. Beg your pardon. Amazing, absolutely beautiful, and you get almost little glimmers of adventurescence. So this original site for this material was discovered in the 1960s in Mexico. This strawberry quartz specimen lives up to its name. It's beautiful colour, reminiscent of fresh strawberries, strawberry jam. There you go, and you can see the measurements there at the bottom. Is it 3.5 inches? I think that's what it says. £2,400 sold at auction. £49.99. Get it whilst you can, jewellery makers. I know without even asking that this will be limited, such as the nature of strawberry quartz. Again, it is totally and utterly natural. Swansea, you've done it. Linda, Sandria, Amy, Manchester, absolutely amazing. Loving this new cut. Loving the fact you've got that double drill hole opportunity, which allows you to, yes, keep it like so, or turn them into connectors. Guess what? We're not done. How many have we got, Russ? I knew there wouldn't be loads. There's 35. I knew it. That's like me assuming that, you know, Natural pink diamonds, we've got loads of those. It's like me assuming that you're going to have massive quantities of some of the world's rarest gemstones. It's just not going to happen. We have 35 available. And we're going lower. Virginia, Amy Swansea, well done. Sandria, well done. Sarah, Janice, Eileen. New customer, Linda. West Midlands, Manchester. Just a few of the names that are joining us on the call screens. It's totally natural. Again, those little sargonetic inclusions give almost like a raspberry coulis. You know, sometimes if you were to blend raspberries, you get that little pips. Just delicious tart pips. It's almost that within the actual stretchy. An opportunity, if you've seen the strawberry quartz, which we brought in the past as a bangle, but maybe you have issues maybe with sore joints, or you find them harder to actually get on, or you find them just a little bit uncomfortable. A stretchy bracelet you can't go wrong with, can you? And it's natural. £34.99 only. Surely one of those cabochons should be around that. Surely. Okay, I'll show you another rare quartz with hematite. So that's what, remember what we were saying, like your Moroccan amethyst. Rare quartz with hematite inclusions, strawberry quartz, sold for what? £2,003. Yeah, and I think yours has actually got more inclusions within. Christie's, look, it's carved. Strawberry quartz is often carved in the same way that jadeite is. And we're bringing it to you for 30... I don't know what that is. It's nice. It's pretty. Oh, the one on the left looks like a bird. I can see a bird there. Are they both birds? Okay. I bet you they're not £34.99. I bet you they're not. My goodness me. Make sure you check it out. Carol in Berkshire. Carol, two Carols actually. Maker, Sarah, Janice, Eileen. We've got the nephrite variety to bring you in a few moments' time, and maybe a few little sneaky surprise extras. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Rebels, aren't we? Absolute rebels. Loving these. Right. So when we talk about jade, I know there's your golden silk jade. We've brought you different varieties of jade, from your Guatemalan to your British Columbian. But if you were to say jade, most people would immediately think about Burmese jade and your nephrite jade. Jadeite jade or nephrite jade. So again, I'm still asked, and I know lots of you know the answer to this question, but do bear with me because we have lots of people that join us throughout the course of the day that maybe don't know about jade. So jade is still the most valuable, one of the most valuable gemstones in the world, but there's two different varieties. So if you can imagine jade as a surname on a family tree, and then you have the two siblings that sort of stretch down. Nephrite is the older sibling, jadeite is the younger sibling. So this is the original jade, but chemically they are very, very different. Well, both classed as jades, though. That's how I have always described it, and hopefully simplifies it. Now, nephrite jade, like I said, is the variety with the longest history. You know, Khotan is a nephrite jade. This is a nephrite jade. Now, it's all down to personal preference. This is the most limited, though. I love the markings. It's almost floating flower within a nephrite. There are only 20 available opportunities. JewelleryMakers, you can see that beautiful spinach green colour. It's a long strap. I'm loving this, Ross. I think it's amazing. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is a stunning one right there. I mean,
I love Burmese, but I love nephrite as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there is something about this. It's just a magical. I don't know whether it's the contrast of different greens in there.
It's a deeper colour.
Yeah, deeper green colour.
Yeah. And look, here is a gem that is mined in a few different locations. You can source nephrite from British Columbia. You can source nephrite from China. You know, there's no jadeite in China. However, you can source varieties of your nephrite, obviously. However, with the imminent depletion of your Khotan jade, it is going to make other locations a source, like this location you can see just here. But look at the challenge. 90% of it goes direct to China. The remaining 10% will go to either Van Cleef & Arpels, Cartier or Tiffany's. We have to navigate into that 10%. So it's difficult. That explains why we only have 20. There is something about this strand, Debs. I totally agree. It's a deep spinach green. Spinach green to nephrite is what imperial is to jadeite. I'm loving it. I'm loving the shape. I'm loving the patterns that you're seeing in here as well.
Yeah.
I'm a really basic jewellery maker. I don't mind sort of confessing that. I don't have the time to spend hours on projects or pieces of jewellery. However, I still like to do it. This is the kind of piece that I would literally, Debs, just add it to elastic.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm looking at that now as a piece of jewellery rather than as a designer, because that's what I would do with it, because I just think that that's something so comfortable to wear and so different that yeah, I'd be proud to have that in my bracelet stack.
Absolutely. There's 20. Should we do this in one price crash? Because we know that people will go crazy for this. The reality is, whatever the location of nephrite or jadeite, it's all incredibly valuable. Oh my goodness. And whatever the location, they're not $39.99 ordinarily. Again, make sure you're checking out. You need to be quick on this though, because there's only 20 opportunities. I've kind of like I've sort of sidelined and gone off the beaten track when originally I was talking about the new cut, the drill hole opportunity, and I've gone back into sort of the rarity of the gemstones. But you can see my challenge. I'm looking at what is a large carat weight, 100 carats of certified natural nephrite jade, and it's on it at £40. You know, that's not usual, it's not normal, but fantastic for our collectors at at home. Well done for those of you that said, look, okay, there's only 20 available. There's also 20 in the world. 20 people in the world that will be able to own this opportunity. You can deconstruct it, obviously. You can wear them as connectors. You could use them as individual cabochons. You could, maybe you might be thinking I'd use the rounds for one thing and the cushions for another. I've got 5 of these left, jewellery makers. Well done. I'll leave it with you. Fantastic. Now, I did say a couple of gemstones that weren't on the desk, but might surprise you with something. But just before I do, lovely Lauren is passing something in. It's not what I think it is it? If I said Turkey, if I said the lucky stone, now this has got to be one of the world's rarest varieties of jade.
Look at the colour of it.
It's amazing. It's natural. It has to be one of the rarest varieties of jade in the world, because it's already gone. It was like discovered and gone. You know, we talk about cashmere sapphire, it's such a fleeting mining window. This is even shorter than that. Even shorter. It was found by fluke, by a local. Unbelievable. It's a variety of jade. In fact, Ross, have you got that information? How many have you got of these? 10. We'll do it in one price crash. I'm talking about Bursa Jade. Bursa Jade has not been on air since September last year. I don't know how Wayne has worked his magic on this, because it's mined out.
Oh, that is stunning.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable. At $39.99. Look at those colours. They've sold out.
Not surprised. That's absolutely gorgeous.
It's an amazing, yeah, the colour is perfect. It's creamy, isn't it, Bursa Jade? Now, okay, I did mention a few extra gemstones that we've commissioned in this cut as well. One's a given. I'm going to say it. I think you have seen before. However, you know, when something works so perfectly, you've got to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? And also would work amazing with all of the gems that we've brought you so far. it's Baltic amber. With your cognac and your lemon. Oh, I love it. I think this is where it all began, isn't it? This is where it all started. And it's a full 360, by the way, so you could easily turn it into a bracelet. This is where this cut, I think, actually began. I think we've got Marius to thank for this. Thanks, Marius. We love the double drill, so much so we're actually approaching other gem traders to see if they can actually bring it in that same opportunity. Beautifully lightweight, again, warm to the touch. The joy of amber is that it's a gemstone that will physically get better with age. Look at those internal inclusions again. That's what you want. Remember, these are wonderful, magical little time capsules that preserve life from millions of years ago. Such a fascinating gemstone. It's an organic gemstone. What that basically means, it's basically a type of resin that formed through a process called polymerization. Very, very rare. Because actually the trees that produced it in the Baltic region no longer exist. So incredibly rare. Its mind literally can float in salt water. To be bringing you any of these ambers, £99 and 99 pence. And it's also, you've got to think, some trees might still, because I had a discussion, let's put it that way, with somebody once upon a time, and it was a case of, you can't describe amber as a gemstone. It is a gemstone. It doesn't have to have a crystal. It's not a mineral, I agree there. It is a gemstone. It's an organic gemstone in the same way pearls are. However, in order to be described as a gemstone, it needs to be rare, beautiful and durable, and it is all of those things. If any of the ancient trees or varieties of conifer trees do produce amber now, we're not going to see them, are we? Because it's going to take millions of years. Millions of years. It is incredibly rare. And also one of the most significant gems in terms of gemology, geology, history, biology and paleontology. It's identified over 1,500 different species. Anyway, we're at £39 and 99 pence only. All the ologies. And it's cool. It's one of those gems that absolutely sparks enthusiasm, I think, in whatever age, whatever walk of life. It's so cool. It's seen. It's defied Mother Nature's natural process, hasn't it? You know, yeah, I always think that's amazing. You know, when we pass, we will return to the earth, won't we? Mm. We will return to the earth, and it'll be that wonderful evolving circle of life. However, amber has been on this planet for possibly even over hundreds of millions of years. It's defied ice ages, movements of tectonic plates. It's not naturally decayed. It's existed under the earth and hasn't rotted down. It's an amazing gemstone. Sorry. Can you tell I was talking about amber over the weekend, last week?
It's miraculous, but it's so interesting what you're saying there, because I haven't thought of that before. It's miraculous how it's survived.
It's a natural material. It's not a rock.
No.
It's not a mineral. It's a natural material, and it's defied that. It is magic. Yeah, I was talking to the kids at the make-along actually about amber, because they were like, not argued with them. No. There was this one little lad who was like, "Is this?" And he knew it was so cute because he was saying, "Is this the one from Jurassic Park?" I was like, yes, it is. Yes.
Did he make his fist?
Gave him a little fist pump for being so switched on. Amazing. Now I've got two more. Oh my goodness. Look at these. Ooh. Never done these before. Could this be, just throwing this one out there, jewellery makers, could this be our next favourite cut? What do you reckon? The four-leaf clover is one of the hottest cuts at the moment, isn't it? Could this be the next trend? Now we're going to bring you the Amazonite, and then this little bad boy.
You could put pearls in between that black one, and then couldn't you? Or have every other one pearls. Oh, I could do so much with those. They're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous, aren't they? Black spinel. Coming up, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I love it in Amazonite. Again, have we ever done it in Amazonite before? I don't remember.
I've not seen it.
I don't remember. I love these wonderful patterns that you see. You've got the translucency, you've got that you've got that beautiful pastel colour, that pastel shade, double drilled.
Ooh, look at that.
They're stunning, aren't they?
I love Amazonite, I really do.
Me too.
It's gorgeous.
Well, Mark's favourite gemstone, it's up there with your favourites as well, isn't
definitely.
it? Definitely. Mine too. Who doesn't love Amazonite?
Some days it is my favourite.
Yeah, I agree. And again, if you want to read some lovely words about this beautiful gemstone, go onto the Monica Veneda website, and they've got a lovely write-up on Amazonite. They talk about how it's this really lovely, positive gemstone that's the bridge between the cold of winters and the warmth of springtime, laden with life. It's a really positive, uplifting, hopeful gem. We've gone straight down to that price tag, Jewellery Makers. We're at... Oh, no, Ross says. No, I haven't, he says. That's just the first price crash, $49.99. Again, the tropical colours that you see. If you get comfort, you are excited by the beauty of, say, your Larimar. I'm not saying it's the same gemstone. In fact, they're very, very different. But they've got those tropical vibes about them, and also the patterns that you see. Are you ready for your price tag? Oh. Give that to Debs, she's happy.
Thank you.
You'd be over the moon with that, Debs, wouldn't you?
You don't have to pay me, just give me that.
For free.
Just give me those. 20 what?
$29.99. And how many have we got? 50. Brand new. Who fancies a special launch price?
Yes, please.
I've got 50. I don't think they'll see another show, to be honest, Roscoe. There's 104 carats. I think this is going to be an on-screen sellout if you're suggesting that they're going to go even lower. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 of your cushions. Then you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14. Debs has got the phone out. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We all do it, Debs.
Yeah, but I never used to do it, but I need this.
Adam's like, all of us do it. You mean you do, Elle? I do, yeah. I do. I'm not even going to deny it. It's like you've got it recorded on YouTube. £29.99 only, but going even lower. It's a brand new launch. Our number one most I think it was voted, wasn't it? The number one most popular favourite gemstone. I understand why. Are you ready? Oh.
What was it? Oh, that. Nothing to see here. I've got one. I got one.
I don't blame you though, Debs.
I just want that just as it is. A bracelet. And I think it will go really lovely with my Peacock Angelite bracelet.
Oh, beautiful.
And maybe a pearl bracelet to have
nice.
A real... Oh, I'm so excited.
Nice. But what an amazing bracelet that would be, Debs.
I just, you know...
Just comfortable to wear.
Comfortable. My favourite gemstone. Unusual. Oh, I'll be stalking the postman. Yeah,
love it. I love it. I love it. Again, there's lots of meanings associated to Amazonite as well. It's not just a visually beautiful gemstone. Metaphysically, this is a gemstone of hope and positivity. Yep. Historically believed to help with endurance as well.
I think that price is that price is incredible.
It is amazing. You know, this is even if they were just your plain rounds at $19.99, I think that's amazing.
Well, there's a lot of gemstone there. I mean, it's a big weight of gemstone. It's
completely stacked. We had 50 available opportunities. I'll leave those with you. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. Well done. Okay. Always a popular gemstone. Again, I have to say, I have never seen this cut in this gemstone. Spinel. Black spinel, natural black spinel. But I agree, it slightly graduates as well. If I hold it out like this, can you see?
Yeah,
it tapers.
Thought it did.
That's amazing. I'm getting definite 1920s vibes, Debs, with this.
It's very vintage.
Yeah.
Almost vintage Chanel-esque.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you. Look, I want this strand.
That is, I love that it's graduated. It makes it look completely different to the other ones, doesn't it?
This would be great for things like wire work as well. You could almost taper a cuff, couldn't you? With that one. Oh, I love it. Totally natural black spinel. Have we got 50, Roscoe? Exactly 50. Brand new premiere opportunity.
You know what you could do? Keep it as is, but with the rounds, just put some little bead caps.
Oh, yes.
Either side of the round. Nothing too overstated, but like maybe little filigree bead caps on each of the rounds. Can you imagine how that would change how it looked? Just that addition of some bead caps on the rounds. Oh, yeah.
You're going to need to be quick if you want to get this, because we've never done this before. I'm right in saying that, aren't I? I don't remember ever. Brand new, it's a brand new opportunity, so and none of us are actually remembering seeing anything like this on air. We're going to do the lowest possible price tag. Again, black spinel, beautiful, natural. It's the ultimate black gemstone. I mean, I love onyx, I love your agates, of course, or your obsidians, I love your jadeites as well, but black spinel is that ultimate high shine, high glamour. £29.99 only. My call screens has gone a little bit funny at the moment, JewelleryMaker, so I'm still on the previous auction right now. But if it's in your baskets, make sure you're checking it out. Make sure we only have 50, and we can bet you bottom dollar there's more than 50 people watching us right now. Stunning. Black spinel normally is in a showcase, and when it's in a showcase, previously, I've never seen anything quite like this before. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Tends to be more of your smaller cuts, doesn't it, black spinel?
Yeah, and it's like, this has got like a mirror-like shine on it, and I think it's very elegant.
Yeah, me.
I mean, even if you turned that, if you think of you turning that the other way, the big central one, and adding tassels to the two drill holes, I think that would be stunning. Like maybe some seed pearls and some other black gemstones, maybe faceted.
Oh, beautiful.
There's lots you could do with this, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, you can have it, not as it portrait or landscape, couldn't you? Beautiful. I love it, and treat them as cabochons if you wanted to.
Imagine that in a ring, that big one.
You know, in the past when we've shown you that PowerPoint of different celebrities wearing black spinel, and I always say Maisie Williams is photographed on the red carpet for some big film premiere. Maisie Williams is an actress from Game of Thrones. And she was wearing a Gemporia black spinel ring. I'm fairly sure it was rectangular shaped. But amazing. You can make that multiple times over. Well done, everybody. Do stay where you are. I've still got lots to bring you. Between now and the top of the show, we've got the most amazing masterclass with Debs coming your way, all about Morse code jewellery, and we've got it in different gemstones. We've also got your Gilles Peridot to bring you. It's the finest location of source. It's also the it's not a secondary, which is what Changbai and Hunan were. We are going to repeat the deal that Liam brought to air, and it is ridiculous, by the way. We also have a sterling silver magnetic clasp, which we're going to take to an absolutely unbelievable price tag. So we've got that coming your way. We've got those pearls to bring you as well. There's loads between now and the top of the show. So do not go anywhere, jewellery makers. Well done on your brand new cuts. Loving those, aren't you? Make sure you check out your baskets. Join us after this.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with the JewelleryMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search JewelleryMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today button to shop all of the products that are featured on today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click on the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking for our social media pages. Never miss a show by watching On The Go with JewelleryMaker.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we only charge one P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and check out and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Remember, standard P&P is $3.95. Charges may differ outside the UK. Or upgrade to our premium option of $5.95. Shopping made easy on JewelleryMaker.
Have you purchased one of our projects and want to download the instructions? Then simply log into your account at JewelleryMaker.com. Go to your order history, find your order and click on Download Content. From there you can save to your computer or print off a copy. Please note that your project sheets will be available once your order has been dispatched. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects and feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to jewellery making or a seasoned professional, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 8 AM until 1 PM, and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Well, we want to help you on your jewellery making journey. When you purchase with us for the first time, you'll receive the Jewellery Maker Handbook, which is filled with 35 different techniques, as well as lots of hints and tips to help you on your way. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you having trouble finding the ideal gift for that someone special? Then why not treat them to a JewelleryMaker gift card? Simply head over to the website and scroll down to the bottom of the page and click where it says Gift Cards. You can decide between posting the card or delivery by email. Then decide the value you would like to send. Whether it's for a birthday, a special occasion, or just a way to say thank you, the JewelleryMaker gift card is the perfect answer.
Where's time gone this morning? It's gone so fast.
I thought that when I just looked at the clock.
How's it 11:30 already?
I know. It's been a lovely shopping show. Lovely shopping.
We have coming up Gilles Peridot. We have some beautiful pearls. We've got the most amazing Morse code jewellery. We have a sterling silver magnetic clasp. I don't have it here. Have you got it there? The magnetic clasp? Okay. Coming up, bear with, we'll bring it to, there it is. It's your Stardust magnetic clasp. And you've got your gem encrusted Gilles Peridot pearl pendant. That's beautiful, Debs.
I love that.
We've done gem encrusted pearls before. It's always sell out. And I remember launching them here at JewelleryMaker a few years back and showed examples where they were diamond encrusted, or they were somewhere you get your mixed gemstone, or even crystal encrusted. Yeah, I don't know if you've got that still, Roscoe. But this piece is Gilles Peridot encrusted. Let me just explain what Gilles means to the Peridot world. Now, Peridot is a gemstone that we always thought we knew here across the partnership. We did. We were, okay, yeah, Changbai, Heaven's Lake, we know that, Hunan, Peridot, and we've got Peridot in our vault. We always have done. It's locations we've travelled to. However, what we discovered upon invitation, Dave and some of the team were invited to go to the global launch of Fuli Fuli peridot. And I'm just repeating the conversation that went on between Dave and and whoever it was that called him. And they said, would you like to come over? We're launching to first variety of peridot. Dave, by his own admission, actually said, I'm not really a peridot person, thanks. And it was like, no, you think you know peridot, but you haven't seen peridot until you see this. Each of the other peridots, whilst beautiful, Chiang Mai peridot, beautiful, Hunan, beautiful, they're secondary deposits. So Fuli's peridot or Jiling peridot, that's the primary deposit. So you get a far, far, far deeper green. So much so, and the quality, the saturation is so electric that they've actually invented a cut to go alongside it. So that we were there, I say we, royal we, Dave and team were there upon the original launch. You can see here, Fuli Gemstone unveils a new peridot cut. That's the radiant cut. And you can see that primary, almost Zavarite green. But let's read it. Hong Kong, China-based peridot miner Fuli Gemstones is unveiling a new cut this month at the Jewellery Gem World Hong Kong show. Based on an antique cushion, a new Fuli cut has 65 facets instead of using the usual 58. It's a cut on the cross, which the miner said reveals the stone's distinctive vivid green colour and incredible liveliness. What is it about this gemstone? Even Katerina Perez is talking about it. The vibrant treasure Fuli gemstones peridots are mouth-wateringly precious. And look again on the actual on the dauber stick there. That's the electric green that has flipped the peridot world on its head, quite literally. But that's because we've never seen, up until Fuli gemstones, we'd never actually seen the primary deposit of it. Now, I always, in the past, when I was discussing peridot, again, it's a gem I love to talk about because it's cool. It forms in the Earth's mantle, not the crust. It's travelled 55 miles to the Earth's surface alongside diamonds. I just always imagine them kind of skipping up to the Earth's surface. Through the hot bit, the mantle, all those intense pressures. But when I've spoken about this before in the past, it's always been, okay, on the colour wheel, if you can imagine a colour wheel of green, so from yellow to the darkest of greens, your peridot should be about 50%. So 50% yellow, 50% green. However, actually, that's really the quality that we saw at Chiang Mai or at Hunan. Fuli brings you the deepest electrics, more like 8 o'clock, I suppose. The like fresh grass green, and it's totally natural. It's also one of the few gemstones that only forms in green. Only forms. Now, anyway, I've digressed, haven't I? This is exclusively Jilin peridot, set in the most beautiful, amazing pearl. And also, look at that bail. It pivots too. Can you see that? Pivots. I mean, just feed that on your chain and away you go. Yeah, this is what I was going to show you. I've brought you gem encrusted pieces before. They tend to be diamonds. A gem encrusted pearl ring, £2,900. It's a lot, isn't it? Or I can show you some pendants. How about these earrings?
Oh, they're lovely.
They're beautiful, aren't they? $3,200, please, Debs, if you want those.
Oh no.
What about these, where they're just stuck on the surface?
Are they stuck on, really?
They're stuck on the surface,
That's
yeah.
naughty.
And they're crystals. I do like these, though. I think they're amazing. Don't know the price, but they look expensive, don't they? White diamonds embedded in South Sea Baroque pearls. Lovely. How about those at Wolf and Badger? £1,606. Amazing, but again, you can see the diamonds set within. So, in terms of the actual idea, £3,500 for those. We're going to do this in one price crash. Now, we have 11 AAA graded natural Jilin peridot, 925 sterling silver, set in a beautiful Baroque pearl. We'll do it in one price crash because there's simply not enough of these to go around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're amazing. Just the whole process. You've got to set the Jilin peridot, then you've got to drill the pearls, you've got to set them in the pearls. You know, it's not an impossible task, but it's a lengthy time process. And yet still we bring it to you at $39.99. The pearl on its own shouldn't be that. Straight away, immediately, we've got collectors multi-buying on it. We only have a limited quantity. hang on, is it one of those, is it like a carabiner design? The actual bail itself? I think it is. So you've got like a carabiner clip-on pendant bail. I'm just looking at the graphics. Unbelievable. You could just literally feed it through a chain because it's that sort of open. Amazing. The final few of these, might have to get one of these. In fact, I might get two because they'd be lovely earrings.
Oh, they'd be amazing earrings.
I just looped those onto a shepherd hook. I like the fact that that bail, excuse me for a second, I like the fact that bail would be part of the design of the earrings, wouldn't it?
The bail is really substantial. I mean, there's a lot of silver in that, isn't there?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What about this then, Debs?
Oh, yes, please.
It's a bit of you, that, isn't it?
Very, very. That would be so expensive to buy.
So expensive to buy. And again, we just showed you crystals that are glued to the surface, yeah. You hear everybody here in the studio go, ugh, when I show those. And I agree. They're just stuck to the surface.
It's disrespectful
Still
to the pearl.
£178 or dollars or whatever it is. We're talking $39.99.
Yeah.
These are genuine natural Gilles Peridot, which, by the way, we are priced out of. We can't buy any more of it because, again, lots of the big designers are working with it. Okay. Let me show you as well your magnetic clasp that's coming up as well a little bit later on because that has arrived on my desk. Here you go. It's beautiful. Think stardust. Think amazing textures. We've got 100 of these available. We've got 100 available. It's a big gram weight. And we're going to take it to a super affordable price tag. It'll be fabulous with your with all of your projects. Now, sticking with the Gilles Peridot, I do have 4 amazing strands of. Are these all Gilles? Wow! From that primary location of source. Oh, that one. Oh my goodness me! We've got bicones. When did we introduce bicones in Gilles Peridot? First time today? Oh my goodness, tell me this quantity, tell me this quantity, tell me this quantity. Oh! Cubes! Cubes, bicones, coins and faceted rounds. Take a moment, Debs.
I want to see the cubes.
The cubes are amazing. Oh, I want these. Oh my goodness, these are stunning. These are new, right?
Oh.
I've never seen them before. They're amazing.
The colour of that.
Natural. We were only able to purchase 35, or cut 35, I should say. Oh my goodness me. Hello, Chantal. I got the parcel collection of Gilles Peridot for my mum for Mother's Day. If I hadn't told her, I might have kept it for myself. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But Liam did take it to the most ridiculous price, didn't he? Amazing, and we're going to do it again, Chantal. Lucky mum. These are beautiful. Look how linear they are. I don't know how close you can get to these, but the colour is sensational.
Oh, they're not like any green I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think there was a recording where Dave's at the launch, so with Fooly Gems, and they're speaking to one of the executives. Yeah. And she's basically saying, you know, what makes Gilles Peridot different to any other location is the fact that it literally looks like a demantoid. Yes. Or it looks like a zavorite. It's a green, unlike any other peridot that we've seen in the world. And immediately, upon its discovery, I mean, you had the likes of Caterina Perez writing about it. This is the best peridot in the world, you know? And when you're looking at this on your screens, I don't think any of us are disagreeing. Okay, jewellery makers, we have 35 available. Hello to you, Tracy, saying, morning ladies and crew, love Gilles Peridot. The green is electric. Managed to purchase a few pieces from yourselves. Well done, Tracy. It is electric. And this is the thing, it's like Hunan Peridot, Changbai Peridot, amazing. More yellow presence though. It's still green, don't get me wrong, but there's more of a yellow presence to it. This, genuinely, for me to say this is like a demantoid, or a Zavarite. We've never described peridot in that way. This is that primary location of source, not the secondary, not the deposits that we've had before. And there's nothing wrong with those deposits. They're amazing. And we can't repeat this opportunity. We are priced out of Gilles Peridot. It's so expensive.
It's so sparkly.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
As well, isn't it?
Well, they invented a cut for it.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Yeah, invented a cut solely for your Gilles Peridot. I have 35 available. That's amazing, isn't it? We're not paying $99.99. Helen, Lorna, Northamptonshire, Susan, there's people on the phone lines, 35 in existence. Wow. Imagine a faceted cube, Gilles Peridot tassel.
Oh.
Or those earrings that you made. Just one.
Because they catch the light as you moved, wouldn't they?
Like a centimetre of Gilles Peridot. And you could make those earrings multiple times over with a full 38 centimetre strand.
You certainly could.
Wow, wow, wow. It's brand new. It's never been on your screens previously before. If we flip forward, Roscoe, on this presentation... In fact, no, sorry. I'll go back to those words if I could, because it talks about the quality that you're actually getting here. The birthstone of August, there is no gem more perfectly suited to the summer months than Peridot. With its zingy lime tinge to use, its refreshing colour makes a thoroughly modern statement as a centrepiece of a jewel. Yet until now, the Peridot has received far less attention than other green gemstones such as emeralds and tourmalines. All that is set to change, however, thanks to the work of new mining company Fuli Gemstones, owner of the world's largest known peridot deposit. And it's this zesty, beautiful, zingy, lime green colour that you find in this location, with designers like Anushka working with it. There's that cut, there's that radiant cut, which has been actually invented. 19 grand for that ring. Do you want some matching earrings then? I think that's sold, by the way. Matching earrings in the radiance cut again. 19,900.
Wow.
20 grand. It's a nice car, that is, isn't it? Amazing. Right, let's now bring you deposit on a house. Absolutely. Have we had it in the faceted coins before? Oh my goodness. In your faceted coins, I love it. Gilles Peridot Jewellery Makers. The best peridot location in the world, because it has, by definition, that perfect, zesty lime green that is totally natural. Now, these are flying out the door already, so okay, straight away. Are you going straight there, Ross? Okay, under 100 first. There's 50 available. It's a good quantity actually for Gilles Peridot. You've got that triple grade. You can see the quality. It blows my mind to think that this is a gem that formed in the mantle of the earth.
I know.
So cool, isn't it?
It is.
£29.99 only to get hold of your natural Gilles Peridot. Again, something I would definitely suggest getting a certificate of authenticity alongside, because, you know, like, in the same way that you would say, okay, this is a South Sea pearl, or this is I don't know, where you would mention a Colombian emerald, you would mention that this is a Gilles Peridot, because I mean, it's fairly a Burmese ruby, absolutely. You would mention a location because it highlights just in words, really, without even looking at it, the quality of the gem. Gilles Peridot is the best in the world, and it's been written about, and we had it's been written about not just by Caterina Perez, it's been in New York Times, I think, was another one that quite often talk about your gemstones and spoke about this location. £29.99 only. We had 50 available opportunities. Stay where you are. Can we do the bicones? I love the bicones. In fact, Dan, can you pass me one of our black busts? I want this.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, isn't it? I don't think we've ever done this cut before in Gilles Peridot. Thank you, lovely.
I love peridot. I'm a real peridot lover. There's something magical about the green. It reminds me of the most beautiful parts of nature. these bicones you could do so much with.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
if
really
you
could.
Think, what are they 4 mil?
Yeah.
Imagine a capriccio, the most bougie capriccio in the whole world.
Oh my goodness, that would be absolutely amazing. So let me just straighten the strand out. Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't it be gorgeous?
But Debs, I don't remember, actually, of any location, never mind Jilin, I don't remember bringing bicones. In Peridot.
No.
Peridot, does it? Have we ever had it in bicones before?
I don't think I've ever seen it. Certainly not in this colour, goodness
oh my
me.
gosh, it works, doesn't it?
It really does.
At the beginning of this showcase, effectively, we spoke about Jilin Peridot having a cut designed for them. And the reason for that is because there's more facets to produce more brilliance, because you get those, I can't remember where it said, it was at the very, very beginning when we introduced it. And they said that it had 78 facets. Well, I guess the reason why so many of us are loving this so much is a bicone has multiple facets.
Yes.
In effect, when you look at a round brilliant cut, the bulk of the facets are on the pavilion, aren't they?
Yeah.
On the underside. Whereas you get a double pavilion with a bicone. Here we go. The Foodie cut is based on an antique cushion cut. I'm not saying they're the same, but what I'm talking about is the Foodie cut has 65 facets instead of the usual 58. So there's more brilliance with the Foodie cut. So if you think about it, let's focus, 58 facets is what you get in a round brilliant cut. Most of the facets of a round brilliant cut are on the underside of the gemstone. A bicone gives you double that.
Yeah.
So this is ultimate sparkle. I don't ever remember seeing Peridot full stop in a bicone. I might be wrong. I definitely don't own it. Please say this quantity, Ross. 50. And he says you're also not paying $49.99. Wow. Capriccio bracelet.
Capriccio, definitely, and that's a good size strand. That's a full size, isn't it? Is it 38 centimetres?
Yeah.
Oh, or even envisaging a tassel, like a Capriccio tassel with these bicones, just leading your eye down. Are just stunning.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I agree, it is the ultimate summertime gemstone, but it's also a gem that no matter what lighting condition, no matter what month of the year, it's so strikingly beautiful. You know, even under soft candlelight, you will see this incredible green. Look at that. Look at that. $29.99. If these don't sell out, I'd be utterly amazed.
It comes alive on your skin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It loves being worn.
Again, can I just do this? Because I think...
Yeah, just absolutely stunning.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Natural, certified, premium grade, Jilin Peridot. We can't afford to bring you more. You know, what we have is what we have, basically, Jewellery Makers, because we were there. I say we, royal we. Dave was there, Jake was there, the team were there during the global unveiling of this amazing gemstone. Well done. The last of your Jilin Peridot strands. And this is the faceted 4mm round. Again, Capriccio.
Definitely.
Tough choice. If you've got to choose between the two, I can't. I don't know. It's amazing though. Let's do one price crash. I've got 30, so this is more limited. Again, it's all about brilliance and sparkle. You know, when you look at Anushka, when you look at what the other designers that are working with Jilin Peridot, Katerina Perez writing about it. You've got Liv Luttrell using a really simple, they call it the spear tip ring. It's all about the gem, but it's all about the facets as well, because it brings you the most amazing sparkle and brilliance. And that's really what every single one of the cuts that I've brought you on this strand is also about. Colour, natural, untamable colour with the most unbelievable brilliance. In 23 seconds, we're bringing your price to air, Jewellery Makers. It's limited though. Valerie, Suzanne, Swansea, Sean, Denise, London getting involved as well. Well done to our collectors. Not leaving anything to chance. And again, you know, if you love Peridot, I can guarantee this. If you love Peridot, and this is your first introduction to Jilin Peridot, you are going to be bowled over by it, because Gilles Peridot is insanely vibrant. It's the biggest carat weight of all your strands. They are full 38 centimetre strands as well. $29.99. It's amazing.
So it's not completely out of the question then to do a more gem heavy design. If you wanted to buy a couple of strands, you could even combine the rounds and the bicones together.
Oh.
You know, if you were doing a netting or, you know, something where you were going to maybe sew them together like you would with seed beads, make something intricate. You could even do a right angle weave, just right angle weave them.
Kiss cross?
Yes.
You could do that?
Yeah.
Well, the pair of earrings that you created earlier on, if you wanted to do a Gilles Peridot version, you could?
Yes, please.
How am I, just one? You could just put one on top of those pearls?
I think I would. One, or if you want a bigger drop, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Amazing. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, jewellery makers, make sure you're checking out your baskets. There's lots of you there. Stay on those phone lines. Our call centre will get to you, I promise you. Okay, now there is a bit of a story to be told. Those of you that know Liam, now Liam used to be my producer a few years back, and then he went to work on Hobby Maker, and he's our product concept manager. I don't know. Anyway, sorry Liam, I don't know your official title. Anyway, so he's out of the fold. Let's word it that way. He's not up to speed on the certain gemstones, and Gilles Peridot was most definitely something he had never seen previously before. So to him, in his defence, this would have been like, it's a nice strand of Peridot. It's not just any Peridot, the Liam. This is like taking the best grade diamonds, or the best, or like your decolourless diamonds, or your finest quality Colombian emeralds, or your finest quality rubies, and add it to a Hobby Maker embargo, so that it couldn't be found by the likes of our management, but also Dave. Dave launched Gilles Peridot. Gets on a plane to Hong Kong, and then in that time Liam comes on and goes, I'm gonna do a manager special deal where they're all out doing each other. It was so funny. I don't think he realised, and you could see the guilt kind of wash across his face. When I was saying, hang on, no, we can't buy any more of this, Liam. It's actually too expensive to buy now. Look, Liv Latrell, look, Anushka, 19,000. He was like, But that's funny because they were all as bad as each other, so I don't think any of them can say anything. Scott was as bad. Chloe was as bad. Georgia was as bad. Wayne was definitely as bad. They were all as bad as each other, weren't they? Anyway. Do you know what? It would be bad. What would be dreadful is if we repeated it. Oh, really? Okay. Wayne has just said it's done now. The damage is done. He's like, damage is done. Just get it gone now. How many do we have left? Okay. These will sell out today. This is the most ridiculous parcel. We've got 53, did you say? 53 left out of 300 that Liam completely sabotaged in terms of its price. This is how we buy our gemstones, jewellery makers. You know, it's how our sister channel buys our gemstones. So, you know, when we... and I remember seeing this when I was over in India. You know, we'll buy all your gems, like your tourmalines, your tanzanites, your zircons, your rubies and everything. We'll buy them in parcels like this, where there's different mixtures of cuts. They sort them basically, and then you can equate how many of one design you can actually have. This is a parcel. Look at the size of that one there. That is not his price though. Can you believe that? Oh, look at the square down here, the princess cut. Oh my goodness me, what are you doing? Ross, oh, look at that emerald cut just there. Oh, I'd pay $34.99 for that one emerald cut. That's not what Liam did. No, I know. I'm fully aware. But the damage is done. Under £30? He is out the loop, to be fair. Just don't repeat this to Dave. Well, he could easily have commissioned like a collection out of this, couldn't he? That's the thing. Yeah. He's not because I don't think Dave would deliver the best deals. Of course he would. But this could have been a collection on our sister channel.
Yeah.
You know, quite extensively a collection on our sister channel. £29.99. You think in Liv Luttrell, that spear tip ring, that's talking about the prongs effectively. There's one peridot. You have an entire parcel, and you've got an entire parcel of different cuts. £29.99, and we will match Liam's ridiculous. It was, if you remember, it was a masked manager's deal.
Oh yeah.
He comes on with a penguin, outfit. I'm a sex penguin. And just completely sabotages Gilles Peridot prices. Unbelievable. The damage is done. Let's take it to your manager special deal, but again, it's a last chance opportunity, everyone. Again, this is how we absolutely source this beautiful, your gemstones, is via mixed parcels, and then they're actually all sorted out. £29.99 would be great if that's where we were stopping. That'd be awesome if that's where we were stopping, but we're not. I'm drawn to this one. It's choosing me, that one.
Isn't it lovely? I like the big one.
You like the big one, the trillion cut?
Yeah.
Amazing. You've got princess cut there, you've got rounds. All incredible. Are you ready? Because today...
That is naughty. Naughty Liam.
He is naughty. I think I almost made him feel guilty. Almost. Hang on, let me see if I can open these without... Oh, it doesn't matter even if they do. Here you go. Adam's like, what are you doing? I'm just opening this up. Look at those. Because you can really see the quality when you open it up.
It looks like treasure when you open it up.
They're unbelievable, aren't they? Absolutely unbelievable. And it's all, oops, totally natural. Look at that parcel. Oh my goodness me! I found him. He's look. He if I had to pick, this would be the one that he keeps making his way to making me. Look at that.
Oh.
They're so beautiful, aren't they? £19.99 only, Jewellery Makers. This is the emerald cut. Don't worry, it's all right. It's okay. It formed in the Earth's mantle, don't you know? It can handle a bit of tweezer action. Make sure you're checking them out. All your different cuts and shapes. I've got marquise. There's the princess cut, Adam. There it is. There's the princess cut. Ooh. There's the emerald cut. There's the trillion cut. I've got another emerald cut there. Oh my goodness me, this entire parcel. So basically you're like, okay, that could be a ring. That could be a ring. Oh, there's another princess cut here. That could be something else. Oh, I've got a pear cut here. So they basically sort through and then they'll size all the different calibrations. I've got marquise cut. Unbelievable. You are getting all of these. You know the pearls that I've been reaching for throughout the course of the day? Those pearls come with Gilles Peridot, by the way, so they would be perfect for that. Should we do it now? Let's do it now. There isn't many of them available. So starting with, this is a clasp. Bear with. Oh no, it's a connector. Yeah. Here you go. So it comes with your Gilles Peridot connector in this beautiful halo design.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That is stunning.
It was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Goodness me.
But also, Debs.
Oh, and if you've got those strands, you could put... put one of those little 4mm baby bicones in between those pearls and use that connector and
yeah. Do you want me to do that?
Please.
I can do that, Debs. For you, anything. Here you go, here's your bicones.
So, do you see what I mean? Like, pop them in between the pearls and
Yep.
then put that connector on, and you have got a really beautiful piece of
How
jewellery.
amazing is that?
Oh,
This is what Jewellery Maker is about. Premium grade gemstones, affordable price tag, you know, being in the right place, and those connections, you know, don't get me wrong, we wouldn't have known about JewelleryMaker had Dave not have had the phone call. You know,
True.
do you want to come? And he was like, I'm not being asked. He was like, oh no, you think you know peridot. Wait until you see JewelleryMaker. It's not the same thing. So, Jewellery Makers, you're getting 3 strands of your peridot and this amazing connector, which is the same cut that you saw actually in the Livretrell. That beautiful oval cut. You can add your strands if you want to. Today, you can get all of this, sterling silver as well within your connector. It's a double row connector. £79.99. Do you know, we could have put that connector into a ring and that would have been more than what's on your screens.
yeah, I was thinking ring. You could definitely turn that into a ring, couldn't you? I love it with the I love it with the pearls though. I really do.
Turn that into a multi-row pearl necklace. Oh my goodness me. Add some of the strands if you wish. How many have we got then, Roscoe? 30 available. Again, the oval cut of your Gilles Peridot. Remember, you've got the magnetic class coming up as well. I've got the most amazing kits. And also your wonderful wall of fame too. So if you have, or you love the idea of creating like secret messages in your designs, personalisation is absolutely huge, then Morse code is definitely one for you. So our Debs is going to talk us through that, which is just really ironic that I was talking about it only a couple of weeks previously. We've got that magnetic class coming your way, and like I said, your designs too. So do not go anywhere, Jewellery Makers. Join us for the Wall of Fame after this.
Did you know that instructions come included with every designer project? Dive right into your Jewellery Maker project with confidence and clarity. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-time creator, our step-by-step guides ensure success every time. Just download them from your Jewellery Maker account on our website. Get started today and experience the joy of hassle-free crafting. Instructions included, creativity unleashed. Shopping with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.jewellerymaker.com, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your jewellery room essentials to gemstones, tools, precious metals and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our Jewellery Maker app. Simply head over to your app store and search Jewellery Maker. Alternatively, you can contact our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 644 655. Shopping made easy at Jewellery Maker. Are you having trouble finding the ideal gift for that someone special? Then why not treat them to a Jewellery Maker gift card? Simply head over to the website and scroll down to the bottom of the page and click where it says gift cards. You can decide between posting the card or delivery by email. Then decide the value you would like to send. Whether it's for a birthday, a special occasion, or just a way to say thank you, the Jewellery Maker gift card is the perfect answer.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Well, we want to help you on your jewellery making journey. When you purchase with us for the first time, you'll receive the Jewellery Maker Handbook, which is filled with 35 different techniques, as well as lots of hints and tips to help you on your way. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects and feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to jewellery making or a seasoned professional, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel.
Have you purchased one of our projects and want to download the instructions? Then simply log into your account at JewelleryMaker.com. Go to your order history, find your order and click on Download Content. From there you can save to your computer or print off a copy. Please note that your project sheets will be available once your order has been dispatched. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and check out and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Remember, standard P&P is $3.95. Charges may differ outside the UK. Or upgrade to our premium option of $5.95. Shopping made easy on Jewellery Maker.
Roscoe, I've just seen something here, and I know we've just cut from the break. Are these 925 sterling silver?
Yeah, they are. It makes the jewellery look so different that the necklace that I made with them, Dan took and put with the 9 a.m. pearls because he thought it looked so different. So the gold necklace, I've done it slightly different. I've done the Morse code as a charm carrier. They are 925, they're those Morse code beads. So that's a different look completely, isn't it, to the gemstone one?
Oh my goodness me. Are you going to put them on pre-order? Ross, please can you bring my bag? Please, please, please. While you demo, I'm 100% going to be getting some of these. Can I buy them now? So that's these we're talking. Oh my goodness, we've never done them in silver.
They're lovely and a stretchy.
Thanks, Roscoe. Thank you. There he is. There he is, our lovely Ross. Thank you. Yeah, you could literally just redo those in the stretchy. I need some of these.
I've done a stretchy underneath the tassel, Dan.
Oh!
It's a bit more understated, I think, and also very good for a stack. I know I keep going on about stacks, but...
What does that say?
That says Mum, and the tiger's eye says Dad.
Ah, Debs, these are beautiful. They're available on pre-order right now. Right, hang on. Right.
That's Dad.
Start. Which one is?
The tiger's eye that they just showed is Dad. Oh, you can't see it. It's by your T-bar.
Oh, yeah. Ah, that's lovely. That's lovely. Now, in the kits, they come with the base metal, but if you want to do the silver version, then we have it in the yellow gold, and we also have it in the silver. Sorry, Dan. They're available on pre-order right now.
Yeah, you have.
And we've got Rose.
Yes.
Oh! They're on pre-order too. They're absolutely flying. All the W's at JewelleryMaker.com. Click watch live.
How lovely if you've got beautiful pearls or beautiful jade strands or, you know, anything, and you put these precious metal findings in, and you put an initial or a name or, you know, anything.
Oh my goodness, they're on the web now. So click coming up soon. We also have it in, thank you Lauren, we also have it in the jadeite too, which is absolutely beautiful. Can we just check out that T-bar right there? Oh.
It's alive, it's escaping.
Amazing. Look how beautiful they are. Definitely will be joining on this one. Right, before we get sidetracked, because I'm so excited about this next hour, Debs. It's so up my street.
It's a bit of us, isn't it, this?
So, yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love personalisation. I just think it's...
So do I.
It's a way of... Like, for example, you know, one of our viewers, I won't say whose name it was, but one of our viewers, and it stuck with me, it has, the message that you text in, and it's very relatable, I think, but I've got caught up with it, haven't I, already? I said I wasn't going to, but I'll finish my sentence. But A viewer texted and said, with Morse code jewellery, she wears a name on her wrist from her late son. Oh. I know, and but if you think about it, you know, if you were to wear the name
you'd have to talk.
Somebody might ask you about it, and then that's a conversation that you might not want to have at that given moment in time, but you're still keeping them close to you. I mean, that's just one direction, but I love Morse. I made my husband I love you in a Morse code bracelet. He hasn't taken it off since.
And also, like, he might be embarrassed walking around with an I love you on, or maybe not, but some men might, or women, whoever. But if you can't read it, that only you know, it's almost like a secret between the two of you, isn't it?
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he would wear something if it said I love you on. He might. He might. But anyway, let's talk about the Wall of Fame. We'll get back to that, shall we?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, look at
That's pretty.
And this is 957 Susan Good. Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a double row necklace made from Amazonite and silver, ready for the summer. I hope you all had a lovely Mother's Day. Take care everyone. Susan, that is just simple, classic beauty. Gorgeous.
I love it.
So good luck to you, 957.
Amazing.
For you.
Loving that, Susan. Oh! These are incredible. Oh, this is incredible. From Diana West. Hello to you, Diana. And Diana says, hello, Jewellery Maker. Please find attached my 3-row pearl knotted necklace. My husband bought them for me for our pearl anniversary. The pearls are lovely, and I used the 2-strand knotting method, as this is foolproof. Everything is from Jewellery Maker. The pearls were bought a while ago. I've enjoyed watching the demos, especially on Pearl Day. Oh. Have we had a Pearl Day?
I want to see a Pearl Day.
Me too. Have I missed that? Have I totally missed that? Anyway, good luck, fellow waffers, says Diana. That's absolutely beautiful, and congratulations on your anniversary as well. You're 958, Diana.
Oh, now I like this. This is very nice. 959, this is Jill, and she says, good morning. For this week's Wall of Fame, I've made a Celtic weave chainmail pendant using hammered and plain silver-plated jump rings from JM and a bail and chain from my stash. It is a simple weave, but I think the floral effect is very pretty. Fingers crossed for a win, and good luck to everyone entering. I think that is super pretty, and I don't think there's anything easy about chainmail.
No, I can't do it. No matter how many times I try, I cannot do it.
I haven't tried too much, but I look at it and think, I don't think I can do that. But so I need to really have a go. But
do you follow patterns?
No, I'm not great at patterns.
No, not me.
I'm a visual learner, so if you showed me how to do it, I'd be able to do it. So a video, like if I see a video tutorial, someone actually physically shows me, I can work out a pattern if I absolutely have to, but I'd rather someone showed me. That's how I learn.
Yeah.
I love this, and I also love the texture that you've got on those jump rings. That really makes it. That's absolutely beautiful.
Loving that. Only 3 entries today.
Oh.
So make sure you get your entries in, everybody. Good luck to you all for the draw on Wednesday. So there is still time. Right then. Okay, Debs. I know I'm going to be literally hanging on every single word that you say in this next, because the projects are available. They come with a written instruction, of course, from Debs, which I'll show you in a second. But talk us through what this is all about.
Okay, so I need to open this because I made so many. I need to know what I wrote on each one. But can we start with the big necklace, please? And that is I immediately wanted to do this because it's a family mala.
I love that.
So this has got the fluorite and the labradorite projects together, and I had some beads left over, and it's got Tyler because he's my oldest, then it's got Dylan because he's in the middle, then it's got Daisy, and then they're my 3 children, and then it's got Clemmy who's my granddaughter, and then it's got Paulina who's my granddaughter's mum.
Aww.
Then it's got my husband, then it's got me, and then it still wasn't long enough for my particular, I like a long necklace, I put blessed.
Oh, you all are blessed.
Now, if I had time, I would have put my animals from the tassel with the sterling silver ones. But, I've been here a lot lately covering things, so I just didn't have time, so I put a normal tassel on that I'd made for something else. But my ideal marlin, which I'll probably do after the show, is I'll get the sterling silver ones amongst some other spaces, and I'm going to put, because I've got 4 dogs and 2 cats, so that's 6, so that's tassel, and then I'll have everybody that I love the most in the whole world, I'm getting goosebumps, around my neck. And that's what jewellery to me is about.
No, but I love that.
That's made me go, because that's why I got into jewellery, is so you can personalised, so you can feel comfort.
Well, you'd never be able to buy that, would you?
How could I ever buy that? How could I ever afford to buy that? So once my animals are on there, that's a really special piece of jewellery.
Oh, Debs.
I've got one in my eyes now. I'm such a sap.
Totally new. This is the thing, and I agree with you. Jewellery is hugely sentimental, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of those pieces that it's not just. I know we talk a lot about the rarity of gemstones and the monetary value of pieces of jewellery.
Yeah.
However, it's not just about that, is it? If when, at least I hope, when my children inherit my jewellery, I hope they're not going to go, oh yeah, I know what that's worth. It's more going to be about the fact Mum loved this or Mum loved that.
You remember them wearing it
yeah.
and everything. And I just think that was the first thing that came into my head. Have I got enough beads to do? And then I thought, I'm never going to get everybody on because it's going to be too big, and it wasn't at all. I still had room for a tassel. But obviously you can go on a much smaller scale. If you move over to the next necklace, which is the lapis.
Yeah.
Something else I hadn't seen anyone do, that actually says breathe, and this was a suggestion. I asked our lovely viewers for suggestions the other day.
You did.
And this, instead of putting a bead in between every single letter, I've rosary linked it. So every single rosary link is a letter. So you don't need to actually put that kind of full stop after the letter. And that one says breathe. And I have to say that in times of extreme stress, the thing that has got me through, and I was thinking about it, was making the jewellery. The first DVD I ever did was a company called Do Crafts. And I remember being in the hotel room the night before and literally having a panic and thinking, I can't do this. I was so panicked. I was on my own. And I used to teach meditation, so I know that breathing, and I just did the whole breathe thing. And it got me through. It calmed me down, spoke to husband on the phone. It was all good. The DVD went really well. But if I'd have had something that could remind me to do that, when you're a job interview, when you're going to go and see your kid's teacher, you're a bit nervous, anything, if you've got a piece of jewellery that's got a sentiment on it, it can just help you to remember certain things.
Yeah, I think in every walk of life, there are occasions where we get, or certainly I do anyway, unnecessarily stressed.
Yeah.
As well, it's like, why are you stressing about it?
But you do. We're human, and that's
what we
do.
We are human, yeah. I genuinely think this is some of the most emotional jewellery, Debs, that and I love the idea. I love the fact that it can be private. I love the fact that you can put someone's name in it, not be obvious. I love the idea of creating sort of your family all together.
But it can be funny. It can be a rude word. It can be a silly little, like we were saying, I nearly didn't have the time, but we were like joking the other day when I was asking for suggestions, and then we said get a grip, didn't we?
Get a grip!
If you think, pull yourself together, you could get a grip on your bracelet, and you wouldn't necessarily walk around with that for everyone to see, but you know what it says.
Yeah.
Like I've made a yes and no earrings, and if you go and have a look for inspiration, you see a lot of things like this, which are the stretchies.
Yeah.
And that says dad, so it's tiger's eye. And then the one that we showed earlier said mum. And then I tried to think of another different way to do it that I wasn't seeing anywhere. And that was the charm carrier necklace. So that's the necklace behind the tiger's eye bracelet. And that is actually, instead of stringing your beads that way, you string them as charms. So that says Nana.
Oh, lovely. That's so. What about those earrings too?
They're yes and no.
That's your yes and no earrings.
Daisy said to me last night, are they the same length? And I went, remarkably, yes, they are. And you might have your best friend's name, you might have BFF, you might have any old thing. It can be funny as well. It doesn't have to be always really emotional.
I just love it. I absolutely love it. My best friend started her own business, and you can, and she started, if you can imagine how everything is at the moment, everything's really expensive. It's tough and it's challenging. And I'm like, I was speaking to her a couple of days ago, just kind of give her just a little bit of a pep talk because she was really stressed out. And she was like, and she said, Elle, you know, this is all new territory to me. And I was like, you can do this, you know, you can. I'm just trying to give her this little pep talk. I want to make her, you can do it. You know, or stay positive.
You can do it. There's whole businesses on Etsy that I've lost my talk back, by the way. So you could be saying to me, "Hurry up!"
Oh my goodness!
So there's whole businesses on
like that
on Etsy that actually you say what you want written and they'll write it for you. So there's a real market for making to sell.
100%,
definitely.
Now we've got 2 projects. They're coming up. So you've got this one here, which is what they're all individual. Okay, one's with the fluorite, one's with the labradorite, one's... Right, okay. But they come with the silver, that's what Lauren was talking about, and these come with the gold, right, okay. But first, jewellery makers, sorry, let's bring you...
Oh, I can hear again.
The sterling silver Morse code opportunities.
I love this.
And then we're going to bring you the jadeite. Now, here they all are. They're all separate. I want to join... I'm trying to reach for my phone, Ross, at the same time. Am I allowed to do this?
I did, you can.
Well, I was talking. I couldn't do it on pre-order. I've been here on pre-order. At what point? I'm going to do it now, though. I'm going to do it now. Seriously, these are amazing, aren't they? Absolutely amazing.
I think lovely, and you know things like when you think, oh, well, you know, what would Grandad have done, or who's your role model? What would that teacher at school would have done? You can have their name on a bracelet, and you might not want to walk around with Grandad on your wrist, or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, or even if you're secretly really inspired by somebody famous and they inspire you.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk around necessarily with a bracelet with their name on it, but. That no one knows.
A particular animal or
An
something
animal,
like that.
You know, anything. I mean, it's honestly limitless what you can do with these as far as telling a story.
Totally agree, Deb. Sorry, if I am distracted, there is a reason. I'm trying to get these with you as well. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I think they'll all sell out.
You can have your children's names. Who said this to me? Was it Al, my husband? You could have your children's names as stacker bracelets. So you could mix the metals, or you could have 1 in gemstone and 2 in precious metal, or, you know, however you want to do it. What a lovely stack. You could have a family stack. Like, if you're not into a long mala, then have an arm party.
An arm party or a family stack.
Yeah.
I'm loving the sound of these things. Amazing. But again, it's all personal as well, isn't it? Sorry, is me wave. I'm not being discreet about this at all. With the Stardust Finish jewellery makers, I'm loving this idea. I have just got 2. I'm going for the silver and the gold because I know my husband will wear the silver and I'll wear the gold.
Yeah.
No, I've got 1 silver and I've got 1 gold. Yeah, if I check out. Amazing, because Tom will wear the silver and I'll wear the gold.
Can I just say that Eleanor from Worcestershire, can you check out your basket, please?
I am trying to check out my basket. It should have done now.
I'm joking.
Eleanor from Worcestershire. For
Eleanor
goodness
from
sake,
Worcestershire,
what are you playing
doing?
at? I've got the buffer, the Wheel of Doom.
You've done it.
Have I done it? Not quite.
Oh,
How many have we got, Roscoe? 50 available. There you go.
You've done it.
Job done. How about, for all that sterling silver, bringing you the yellow gold? How many grams? 3 grams, says Ross.
Yeah, they're really substantial. They're lovely to look at, aren't they? Like, even if they weren't Morse code, they'd be lovely spacers.
Beautiful. 29. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to do the Morse code. And you've written down the letters of the alphabet, haven't you, as well, so that we can reference that.
I will. Let me get it. So, because it's really a technique that I'd be showing you, I've just done, for the sake of it, the Breathe bracelet.
Yeah.
And which is a really easy rosary linking. But I thought what might be really, really useful for you is if I put the Morse code, alphabet and numbers on the back, so that you can refer to that when you're making.
Yes, Debs.
Because depending on whether you're going to string it along or down as charms, if you do charms, you need to do it a different way. This is great to refer to, so I thought that might be useful for you.
Gorgeous. So you can literally, and it's just literally that sequence, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sequence of dots and dashes.
And it's whether you want to put a spacer bead after each letter, or you want to rosary link it, or, you know, we'll talk about that in demo.
Yeah.
Like, look at that with your bracelet.
It looks so lovely, doesn't it? Now, the best thing is that's not your price. I've got 50 available. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? Over half the stock has gone. Even if you think, no, I'm not about Morse code, I like that patterning. That's all good. That's all good too. Look how beautiful that is. You might mix some of the gemstones in.
Yeah, I think you could do both, couldn't you? I didn't know much about Morse code jewellery at all, apart from the fact that I got a Nana one, I think 2 years ago. No, it would have been a year ago, in seed beads, which was really pretty. And I said, what does it say? And they said Nana. But I didn't know much about it. So it was nice doing something different for me. I know we've done strands before, but to have this choice of gemstones and this choice of precious metals.
Absolutely. You know, I think you go to certain jewellers, you can get the mum or dad, can't you? You can get those kind of rings. But this is a less obvious version of it too.
I like that. I like the less obvious.
Again, flying out. We're not even stopping there. Sean getting 2, Suzanne, Cumbria getting 2, Candy getting 2, Josie in Worcestershire, Eleanor in Worcestershire, Stirlingshire, Nicolette, Susan, Buckinghamshire, Valerie. I can't keep up now.
1999.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like that bracelet. Imagine that you used all of those. Oh, little seed pearls in between the letters. Or little microfaceted sapphires.
Oh my goodness, the sapphires from earlier on today.
I bought 2 of those strands of sapphires in the break. So
did you?
I think I might make one with sapphires actually.
Yeah.
But they are just stunning. Imagine that, how much that bracelet would be if you saw that in a jeweller's window next to all the other precious metal jewellery.
I just love this. I love the Morse code opportunity. I love the fact that we can, like, you know, we gift often to make people feel better, or to give them encouragement, or to show them that we love them, or whatever the reason, you know, whether it's an occasion. It doesn't have to be just an occasion, does it? You know, I quite often gift jewellery and items to people when they just need a cuddle. You know what I mean? Yeah. In that kind of way. And I think the Morse code is so appropriate. So appropriate. And also when they're wearing that piece of jewellery moving forward, they're always going to think of you. I love it. I think the emotions alongside it are absolutely beautiful.
It was a bit of me, this, when I got this kit, because, you know, I love the story behind her. I love sharing my love of gemstones, and when people come and talk to me when I was making to sell, I love that. I love talking to people and that kind of sharing my knowledge, and to think that I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
You know, and just I've not seen anything like these before. I think, you know, we do concepts and things really well here, don't we? I mean, it's just clever buying, because being able to work with these, just absolutely lovely. I think this bracelet says mum. Yeah, it does.
Aww. Debs, that's so pretty.
So that seed, that's not seed pearls, it's seed beads in a pearl colour, because I didn't have any seed pearls left. But you think of that in any faceted gemstone, or any, maybe their birthstone, or the birthstone of the person whose name's on there, or, you know, I'm sure you've got absolutely, your head be busting with ideas when you get these home.
No, 100%. You're going to be wanting. The thing is, I think you're actually going to run out of the Morse code beads before you are the ideas to go alongside it, aren't you?
Because I could have just kept going and kept going.
I mean, certain sayings and almost mantras that you might have for yourself as well. 1999. There's lots of sayings that you know, I can think of. I'm like, you know, what was one I'll see if I haven't said it out loud in a while. So, you know, when you become a little bit rusty with it. What's it? Life is not about how many breaths you take, but how many moments take your breath away. Oh. It's like little things like that. I mean, that might be a bit long to put in a stretchy bracelet, but you could do it in a necklace.
Oh, you could definitely do it in a necklace. Yeah? You know, and you could think, I've got my motivation necklace on, or I've got my family with me today.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, that's
love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now for the silver. We've got 150. You know that this is going to be the fastest selling, don't you? So look at pre-orders.
So you can make things that look more maybe understated with the precious metal ones, or you can add the precious metal ones in amongst your gemstones. You can mix them together. It gives a different look. I don't think I'd seen, when I was looking at inspiration, because I always like to see what's out there and then to try and think of something different. And you can't always do that because sometimes everything's been done. But all I could really find were stretchy bracelets.
Or seed beads.
Or seed beads.
Same.
And, you know, with macrame knots.
Yeah.
That's all I could really find. And I thought, oh, come on, there's so many more things we can do than that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I did a presentation on it. Weirdly.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Wait, did you find the same, that you could only find,
I
like,
swear
seed...
we're kind of in tune, you know. Because I didn't know anything about the Morse code projects. No. It was just something that I saw on the back of these strands. Amazing. Yeah, it was mostly in seed beads. So to be able to get it in silver or gemstones, unbelievable. First price crash. First, we got a bigger quantity. I'm kicking myself. Why did I just get one of the silver? Because I think somebody else I need to make with one of these for. Oh, the girls. Willow would love that.
Yeah, she would.
Tiggy wouldn't appreciate it, yeah. She's only 3.
Yeah, but she will.
She will in time. Willow would love it.
I think it's very good for I don't even know when Father's Day is. Is it in June?
15th of June? I want to say 15th of June.
Great for Father's Day because it's not obvious. You know, you're not really necessarily...
16th.
Oh, 6th. You're not necessarily going to go into business meeting or into work or whatever you do with like all your kids' names on or daddy on a bracelet. But some people would. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But people who might not would with this because it just looks like kind of a really nice bijou piece of jewellery.
It's a bit, you know, like the dog tags.
Yeah, it's a bit cool.
It's a bit cool.
Yeah,
it's a bit edgy.
Yeah.
I can imagine Beckham wearing something like this.
Yeah, agree.
Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah.
The clock's ticking. We're going even lower. We had 150 opportunities. I'm kicking myself for just getting one now. It's very good, isn't it?
It is very good, considering how much precious metal you get. And then that lovely finish, what would that be classed as? Like a stardust?
Like a satin, almost stardust, but I think this is more like a satin finish. Do you see where I'm coming from? Amazing, yeah. Would you agree they're more satin finished? Loving those.
They look really high end.
Right, I tell you what, we're going to get into the demonstration. Your gemstone projects are coming your way as well. Debs, take it away, because honestly, I think, you know, these are all just... I think we're all sort of captivated by how lovely the idea is behind. Yeah, and, oh, look at this.
Daisy did this for me when I went out yesterday for a drive in the rain. And I said, Stacey, will you print off the Morse code for me so that I can show everyone? And I came home, it was on my bed, bless her. So you have Morse code letters, and unbeknownst to me, but I suppose it makes sense, you have Morse code numbers as well, so that you can do...
And symbols. Punctuations, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have where's the punctuations? There's... Oh, they're not on here. They are on mine. Yeah, I've got a full stop, a question mark, and a comma on the one that I put on your instructions. So obviously the way you do this is you're going to put a dot, so that would be a dot there, and a dash, so that would be your A.
Yeah.
Okay, stay there. And then if you were doing a B, I'll just do a couple of these, for example, you would do a dash and 3 dots. And so on and so forth. And obviously those sit sideways. And the same with the precious metal ones. Now, when you're doing something like rosary linking or a stretchy, when you're just threading these onto something, there's certain different ways that you can kind of punctuate the end of each letter. So I did a different bead for the end of each letter on my mala, and I did a different bead for the end of a word. So on my mala I did a little pearl for the end of a letter and a round, I think it was quartz bead for the end of a word, just so that when I'm looking at it I can make sense of it. But you can have them all running into each other if you want to, but it's sort of like you're punctuating that those names. So when you're doing, let's start by doing, say, let's do breathe, which is what you've got in your instructions. So to avoid having to put a bead at the end of your letter, you can do rosary linking, so that each link is the end of a letter and you're adding your letters to each rosary linked piece. So I've got some wire here, and they're really good size drill holes, so you could use any wire you want. I think this is 0.6. I always tend to go for a 0.6. So our first letter would be B, and a B is 3 dots, a dash and 3 dots. Okay, so what I would do is make a wrapped loop at one end. So I'm going to do this quickly because I demoed it earlier. So we'll just wrap loop here. I like to hold on to my loop with my pliers. And then I'm going to wrap this around. Don't really want a lot of wraps because I don't really want a lot of metal showing. So I'm going to do maybe 2. And then I'm going to snip off any excess. And now I need to do my B. So my B is a dash and 3 dots. So dot, dot, and dot. So that is my first letter. And then instead of punctuating the end of that letter with a bead, I'm going to wrap loop the other end so that each of your rosary links are a letter. And then just wrap loop this end closed. I'm just going to do it really quickly. And then we go to the next letter in breathe, which is an R. And then you want to, I tell you what I found sort of easier is to actually write it down before I started. So actually I'll just quickly show you this. So if you have a look, these are all the ones that I worked with. And these are my children's names. And what I did was I wrote them down, and then I just, in a different colour pen, I wrote down all of the different marks, and then I wrote how many beads I needed just to check that that was going. I had enough on my strands, and that I could that would work in the piece that I had in mind. That it wasn't too many or too little, and I found that information quite useful. So if you do that first, and believe me, like this looks a lot, doesn't it? But I got all of these names here and on the other page, and blessed. So I literally got all of that you can see on these 2 pages on my family marler. So, you know, it doesn't take up as much space as you necessarily think it will do. So a little bit of planning beforehand will make it a little bit simpler to just go ahead and string. So that's B. So let's do an R. So our R is dot dash dot, dot dash dot. And then I would just rosary link that same one. Do you want to bring a kit while I do the next one?
We can do for sure. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's bring you the jade first. All the kits are on pre-order, so you can shop ahead on those if you want the lapis, tiger's eye fluorite, rhodozoisite, rose quartz. Yeah, they're all on pre-order right now, and they all come in findings too. So
yes.
But first, let's bring you the white jadeite. Now, I just want to make sure I've got the right strand. Okay, cool. So this, but also the dashes are so beautiful.
Oh, that's a lovely size as well.
Yeah, perfect. It's not too large, is it?
No.
So if you're liking the idea of the Morse code, but you don't necessarily want the big carat weight. Now, when we launched this, honestly, I've seen it once, and I was flabbergasted by the price on this, Debs.
Is this jade, this one?
Yes, Type A translucent pure. It's imperial white jade.
Oh my goodness.
And can I just say, Ross, remind me what we take it to? Yeah. Can we just consider for a second we've just bought you a strand of silver?
Yes. Yes.
At a great price, don't get me wrong. This is a rare, precious, one of the world's rarest gemstones. You're getting a longer strand. It's translucent as well. Remember, melting ice cube, all of that. We got this for the most unbelievable price point, jewellery makers. If you weren't here when we launched this, or when we haven't launched it, or have we? Okay, you're going to be shocked. because it is not £199.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely love this strand. If you're thinking as an alternative to your silver, then go for the jadeite. We're going to go straight to that price tag. How many have we got, Roscoe? 50 available. I'm not surprised you're flying in for this one. Apparently, yeah, it's the most ridiculous deal. Can you believe that, Debs?
The last time I looked up, it was $99.99.
Yeah, which would make sense. It's Type A jadeite. It's beautifully translucent Type A jadeite.
I think that's beautiful, and I would wear that with my jadeite bangle.
Yes.
Because, you know, and then maybe an inspirational message or quote or, you know, whatever means something to you would be lovely to stack with that bangle, wouldn't it?
Oh, my goodness me. Amazing. And then you've got the meanings behind the gemstone as well, haven't you? You know, like, it's protective, isn't it? So
yeah, exactly.
You could, I don't know, I'm just thinking about my little girl sometimes needs a little bit of a reminder that, you know, don't worry, I've got you. You know, like a little bit of comfort, protection. Yeah. Little things, I used to call it her brave and strong bracelets. Oh. You know, you could put that I've got you, or oh my goodness,
I'm safe.
Yeah, you are safe.
You know, I am brave, I am safe, I'm, you know, protected. If you suffer with anxiety when you go outside, or, you know, lots of people suffer with anxiety, don't they? You know, and that's just a reminder that you're okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
You're all right.
You're all right.
Yeah, just take a breath.
Universe has got you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So anything like that.
I'm loving these.
Yeah, $39.99 for the jade, absolutely beautiful.
It's unbelievable. We had 50 available opportunities. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I might have to add this to my order actually now. So I'm thinking Willow would love that. Honestly.
We're making Elle spend money. I've spent money today as well.
Yeah, but look, I mean, obviously, look how beautiful the lineup's been today. Pauline in Cambridgeshire, Pauline in Leeds, Fife, Ali, Suzanne's Multibort, Sean, Kent, Tello, Cumbria, Tracy, Essex, new customers get involved. Amazing. I'll leave that with you and back to our Debs. Should we quickly get the green one in? Sorry, Debs.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's not, all I need to really say now is how you would make charms. You just string them slightly different, so only need a couple of minutes.
Right, let's bring you the green version. Slightly different shape, but still dashes. Same sentiment. This is the one I made with Tom's.
I like that one.
$39.99.
Very good.
Amazing, amazing. And again, this is the green colour. So in fact, you could have one which is maybe a little bit slighter. If you're thinking about sort of the scale of the piece of jewellery, couldn't you? Could go with this one.
You can mix them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you could have, and another thing I thought in the family mala was I'd have one gemstone for the girls and one gemstone for the boys.
Yeah.
Or you can mix the gemstones. But I used the fluorite and the labradorite in my family mala and added pearls and some faceted quartz because I wanted pearls.
Yeah, of course.
In there. But I think these kits work quite well together. I think, again, rose quartz is a stone of love.
Yeah.
Not just romantic love, self-love, family love. So rose quartz would be great in that respect, as you said, like adding the gemstones.
Yeah.
If you want to do something like a charm carrier, you need to think about how you're going to strand them, because like with the Breathe necklace, it's easy because you just strand it along, you just keep stranding.
Excuse me.
But with the charm carrier, so that's Breathe there, and you can see like the dash dot dot's very easily seen. But if you, like with the gold one that I showed you at the beginning, where you've got the charm carrier and then the charms at the bottom, you have to think about how you're stranding them, because you'll read it one way, but if you think if that was an A, I could actually have that upside down. Say it was an A bead. Yeah. So you need to think about how it's going to look when you've actually got it vertically rather than horizontally. So I think that one says mum. So with these, I need to have, writing it down is really helpful. So I've written out, it's very easy, mum. It's dash dash for the M and then dot dot dash. But if you think with the dot dot dash, the way you would put it on, if you actually threaded that on in the way that it's written, dot dot dash, it would essentially be upside down. Does that make sense as you're looking at it?
Ah, yes.
So when you're doing it this way, you start from the end and work
backwards
back to the beginning. So that if that was a U, an actual U, it would be upside down. I mean, this doesn't matter because who do you know who knows Morse code and look and go, that's wrong? It doesn't matter. But I just thought it worth mentioning that you can add them as charms like that, but you need to think about when it's an M, which is dash dash, that just not a problem. But with this one, if you did it, it was as it was written, it would be upside down. So that's just something to bear in mind. But I think if you write it down and work from your written down, you can get the Morse code from the instructions, and then you can go from there. So that's all I really need to say about this.
With your necklace as well, would you make sure, obviously, that it reads?
Yes,
so that way
downwards. So
Clemmy, Daisy.
Yes.
Yeah?
If you think, think in your head as if they were letter beads. You know the ones we get with the heshies. So Tyler for Tyler coming down. So the T just coming down and then
not going up.
No, and then up the other way.
Yeah.
So then Clemmy at the bottom. Clemmy goes up the other way, and then blessed. But you know, looking at that now, I don't know which is which unless I got my. My little list out. So, but I know it's there and I know what it says.
I love it. I absolutely love it, Deb. So it's so gorgeous. That's the kind of jewellery that 100% I would go. I would want to buy.
Yeah, I just
100%
personalised, isn't it?
Oh, amazing! Right, let's bring you the projects. These all come with the written instructions as well.
Yeah.
So just go to order history, and then you can download it. Now. Every strand, so basically each gemstone comes with the findings.
Yes.
So you've all shopped ahead. We'll let you know which colourway it comes with. They are essentially all exactly the same. Let's start with the most popular on pre-order. Rose quartz.
I thought that might be the case. I didn't make with that one because I didn't get that one. But I
Did you not?
Because I couldn't have had all of them. That would be greedy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It looks like kunzite.
It does. I actually thought it was kunzite. It looks like kunzite to me, doesn't it?
It's beautiful colour.
So rose quartz, this one comes with your... So again, you get your head pins, you get your length of chain.
Yep.
And you're getting 2 of your lobster claws. What kind of findings does the rose quartz come with? Silver plated. So 50 of your featherweight head pins, you get a 50 centimetre chain and 2 lobsters. Lobster claw, not actual lobsters.
Under the sea.
No, lobster claws. Yeah, lobster claws. Oh my goodness, I'm not surprised that this one's absolutely flying on pre-order. I love it too. $19.99. That's amazing, isn't it? Is it not?
I love the colour of this rose quartz.
It's a kunzite rose quartz, isn't it?
It looks very much, like it. And of course, you've got all of that.
So you've got unconditional
meaning,
love.
Yeah, heart chakra.
Heart chakra tied in with the names, maybe, or...
Yeah, just love. Just write love on a bracelet.
Oh my goodness, you could do pet names. I love that idea. Pet names too. You could do... Self-love, it's a gemstone of self-love as well.
You can do dates, you can do, like some couples, I was saying there's a friend of mine and they're a married couple and they've got this number they always put to each other, and she did tell me what it was, I've forgotten. And they always say this number to each other, and so you could do that.
Yes.
And you don't have to explain it.
Do you know, that's so bizarre you say that, because Tom's got a sequence of numbers, and he was like, I bet you don't know what that means. And I was thinking, I was like, I feel like I should know. And it was like the date we met.
That's what I mean.
The date we moved in together.
That's what they've got.
The date, and he knows that sequence.
And they always say those numbers to each other. It's on social media or whatever. No one else really knows what it means. He needs a bracelet with those numbers on it, or you'll get so many brownie points, it'll be ridiculous.
I'm going to have to do that.
I'm
going to have to do that. $12.99.
Really? That's so good, including all the findings, and you get enough to make, I mean, the family Marla took 2.
Okay, 2 strands.
2 strands with added pearls and punctuation in between the letters.
Oh my goodness! Right, I'm gonna have to make that now, and it is going to be numbers. Are the Morse code for numbers?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me! Right, let's do the tiger's eye, which comes with the gold. Oh, one would be big, wouldn't it? That's all good. You got enough gemstones, right? Tiger's eye comes with the gold. Amazing. I have to do that. £12.99.
Very unisex, this one.
Yeah,
I think
loving
good
that.
for Father's Day.
Great for Father's Day.
You know, like my husband's very in love with his motorbike. You know, you could put the name of his motorbike on his bracelet or his car. You know, not everyone's got kids, have they?
No, that's true.
You know, and whatever.
Whatever. Absolutely love it. There's just no end of opportunities for this, is there?
It's such fun to kind of rack your brains and think, oh, what can I come up with, you know?
Yeah. All the words, all the inspiring quotes, names, occasions, whatever it might be. Tiger's Eye is amazing quality, absolutely amazing quality. Again, make sure you're checking out your basket. You've got fluorite, labradorite, rhodonite, lapis, and then you've got 2 other varieties of jasper.
Mukite, have you?
Mukite, yeah. Mukite. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Make sure you're checking them out, everybody. Let's do the Mukite next, shall we? Oh, it comes with the gold too. Right, once they're done, I'm going to do it in that direction. So then I know where I am. Right, Mukite.
I love the Mukite.
Yeah, it's stunning. Comes with the gold. So 50 of your gold featherweight headpins, 50 centimetre chain, and then 2 of your lobster claw clasps. I thought I was going to sneeze then.
I love the earthy tones. It'd be great in a mala. It's what you think of kind of traditional malas in the wood. This is kind of a bit...
Yes, it is a bit
similar.
A bit woody. Should we go crazy, Debs?
Yeah.
How many have you got, Ross? 50.
Okay.
Shop ahead on all the others.
That's good, because if you get a couple of strands that go together, I think this goes really nicely with the Tiger's Eye. You know, you can just put them
you
together.
can cherry pick them, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But you might also take it another level and go, okay, well, I know fluorite's that person's favourite gemstone.
Yes.
Or that favourite. You know, like
definitely.
you said Alan loves Tiger's Eye, or it's a bit more masculine. Love it. Absolutely love it. Stay with where you are. Let's bring you a gem that we rarely ever see, rhodonite.
This is what I made the Nana necklace out, the charm carrier.
Coordinates, says Adam.
Yeah, coordinates
Nice
really
idea.
good idea.
Yeah, you go on somewhere like Not on the High Street, which is where I got the first gift, actually. It was that I gave my husband, and it was Valentine's Day, I think. Was it Valentine's Day or something like that? Anyway, it was the coordinates that where we met.
Yeah, lots of people do coordinates, and you know, I think that's really good. There's loads of numbers that you can use, can't they? Like it can be your birthday together, but I like our anniversary or the day we first met or anything. I mean, you can do so much. This jewellery can tell a story of anything. Yeah, can't it?
You could put your star signs on there.
Yeah, I saw that online. People did do their star signs, and then words, you know, inspirational things, and then there were rude things and bad words.
I quite like the idea of a sneaky little rude word one. I reckon Adam would go with that. Would you, Adam? Yeah, let's do the fancy Jasper.
None of mine have got rude words on.
No, because you're.
But you could if you wanted to. Or you could be something like, show me the hand. Show me the hand, you know, when your kids are nagging. Yeah. Show me the bracelet. Yeah, absolutely. Or you could do the kind of thing that Adam's thinking of. What do you say?
I can't repeat it.
Oh. Tell me again.
This comes with the gold. This comes with the gold, so you get your 50 of your featherweight headpins, you get 50 centimetres of your chain, and then you get the 2 of your lobster claws. I love that, Adam. Yeah, I do. They're like, oh, is that Morse code? Yeah. What does it mean?
Yeah, it's love. It's personal.
Keep on dialing through, everybody. Right now for your lapis. Lovely lapis. This comes with the gold as well. Well done to those who are shopping ahead on these. Of course, they're all available. We've got 50 of each, and they're all flying out, absolutely flying out. Lapis lazuli makes sense to go with the gold, doesn't it?
This is, or I used this for the Breathe necklace because I love lapis with pearls.
Yeah.
I just think, and also for the yes/no earrings, because this colour, and it, you know, it's so identifiable lapis, isn't it? And people go, oh, is that lapis? And I just think,
I need some yes/no earrings.
Yes/no earrings.
And when you're like, mummy, 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 can I have a snack?
I used to say, I'm changing my name, Mum.
Yeah.
Mum,
can I do this? Can I do that? $9.99 for your lapis lazuli.
Very good.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. Well, I read something on that actually. Apparently, if you try not to say no and say, instead, can I have a snack? Instead of saying no, you say, yes, but let's eat dinner first. Say it that way.
Oh, I like it.
I was like, I'm trying this method.
That's very good.
Let's do, what did you say, labradorite? Yes. Let's eat dinner.
The labradorite. Yes. Oh, yes, you can in 2 years' time. Labradorite goes really nicely with the fluorite. That's what I used in the family marla. Oh. These are amazing, aren't they, these kits? So beautiful.
Keep on dialing through. There's tons of you there.
There's so many options.
Let's do the fluorite. I love it.
This is my favourite.
I do love the fluorite
also
as well.
Very good for learning. People who are learning, who are at university, at college, at whatever. So
is that right?
Yeah, you could have one of these with an inspirational. You've got this. You know, anything inspirational for somebody who's learning, who's studying.
Yeah. To motivate them.
Motivation.
Yeah, love that. $9.99, beautifully translucent and a real selection of colours. All of the projects are priced accordingly on the website, so you can shop ahead literally alongside one another. We've got base metal what? Oh, we did the silver and we did the base metal ones. No, we didn't. Ah, that's good. So it's up to you. It gives you the option. Now we've got 100 of the yellow gold. We'll do it in one price crash because of time. Ah, so you can get the precious metal if you want. Or if you prefer the base metal, here it is. $7.99.
That's very good. And, you know, this is good because then if you're making to sell, you can charge less for these ones. And then people can have the option, can't they?
How many have we got of these? Okay, well, these are going to sell out, aren't they? They're going to sell out. I mean, you can, I can't tell the difference.
No.
You know, I mean, obviously we know there is a difference. This is base metal.
They're plated, aren't they?
Yeah, and like for example, I've just bought the precious metal, haven't I? Because, I mean, I would want to make one for my best friend, one for my husband, and one for me. So personally, I would prefer it to be precious metal. Yeah, exactly. But a more affordable option. The rose gold are going to be loaded to the web at $7.99. So you can still get hold of those, but for your silver-plated base metal, and earlier on today we were talking about how we have not got a problem with your costume jewellery with base metals as long as they say that. You know, this is the thing.
Absolutely.
What I do begrudge is actually when they say, right, gold-plated. Yeah, but gold-plated what?
Yeah.
Now, we're bringing you the silver, which is this one here. We've got 120. It's our finale auction of the day. Loving these. I would have both. I would have the base metal and I'd have the precious metal opportunities because if I'm gifting, I want it to be precious metal.
Me too.
$6.99. Wow.
What a finale.
Yeah, amazing. With your Morse code, and then you can put your lovely little messages there as well. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
What a joyous show this has been.
Has been. You could use these for your family kind of marla. So you could have like individual names in different colours.
Yeah, you could. That would be lovely.
And it's affordable at that price too.
Definitely.
They're absolutely flying. Debs, you've been amazing, as always.
Thank you.
Are you having a little rest at any point?
I'm going to be at the NEC on the Gemporia stand on the Sunday, but I'm back here on the 23rd.
Oh, that's with us. Is it with us?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I'm off as well. No, it is with me.
Is it? It's a Saturday.
Oh, it's not us. Sorry. I've got to share you, though, because I've had a lot of Debbie love.
True.
No. So I do need to share you. That's fair enough. Do you know what's coming up on the 23rd? Can you remember?
Pearls?
Loads
of pearls. Most beautiful pearls I've ever seen.
Oh, awesome. I'm back with you tomorrow and we've got the most amazing Tuesday show. Brand new Amazonite from Mozambique that we showed you earlier on. Premiere selection coming up at 11 o'clock and so much more. I'll see you in the morning. Have a lovely afternoon.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with the JewelleryMaker app. Head over to your App Store now and search Jewellery Maker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today button to shop all of the products that are featured on today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click on the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking for our social media pages. Never miss a show by watching On The Go with Jewellery Maker.